Friday here, and I am with Tony Indorato. I like to think of him as Dr. Love.
Hi guys.
Today's video is called Cancel My Subscription. I am over your issues. Before we get started, happy first weekend of spring. In order to celebrate, I got a bottle of champagne.
Yeah.
Since we're drinking this in Rochester, New York, I got a bottle of champagne that has snow all over it because it's still snowing outside, and also because it says Happy Holidays and was only $8.
And it's spring still.
Is it spring on this?
I don't think it's spring on the bottle. I think it's spring
Outside.
outside.
Pop this bottle and start drinking.
Okay, we didn't practice the bottle popping part. Don't hit me in the eye. Oh, yeah! That's nice. Suck it down. Oh, nice.
Did you just say suck it
Yeah,
down?
bitch. Cheers to spring.
Spring.
So what do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about you first.
Ooh, I'm a Gemini. I like walks on the beach. Sometimes I cry after sex. No, that's not true.
It's true.
Edit
It's,
that
I've
part,
heard
no.
it's true. Of all
Yeah.
the relationships you've had, describe what was like the most disastrous one.
Oh, there's so many to choose from. Well, should I talk about relationships or the date?
So let's start with the
All right,
date.
let's do the date story.
story that made you want to say, cancel the
So,
subscription.
yeah.
I'm done with your issues.
All right, I have a great dating story that failed.
Don't say names.
Okay, let's call her the cat lady.
Are you talking about
This
me?
is no, it was worse. I had set up a Match.com profile, as one does.
Why?
Actually, at my buddy's.
There's Tinder.
Yeah, I know.
Why
This
would
was
you-
was years ago, pre-Tinder.
Match.com.
Match.com. I met this girl at a bar, and she walked in. She took one look and then did one of these, right? She did. I thought, I'm in.
That's not bad.
I'm in. And so we drank, everything was going great. We grabbed some food, and then she says, hey, I want to go to your apartment and see your artwork because I know you're an artist. I'm like, okay, I just met you. I don't have sex with anybody on the first date.
You didn't say that.
I totally
you never
said that. That's my one out of
no.
4 rules. I'm talking with my hands a lot. This is why I'm
'cause you're
I know.
Italian.
So we go back to my apartment, and she pours some wine, and she says, do you have any tattoos? I go, yeah. She goes, oh, so do I. Do you want to see? And she takes her shirt off. So I'm just sitting on my couch like this. And then she goes, so do you have any piercings? And I said, no. She goes, oh, I do.
Do you want to
Do
see
you
mine?
want to see? Right.
There's only one thing she could take off after that.
Took her pants off, and the little, what's that thing called?
Clitoris?
What is that thing? It was pierced. So now she's fully naked, and she goes, let's go upstairs. Like I said, I don't have sex on the first date. She's like, no, I don't want to have sex with you. I'm thinking, like, what does she want to do? So I asked her. Here we go. She says, I want to crawl on you naked and scratch her back like a cat.
She didn't. You're making the story up. Nobody
I couldn't
believes
write
this.
that. I could not
Nobody believes
write
this.
that. Picture it. I'm lying face down naked on my bed,
Is
and
this a true
she
story?
wants to, absolutely, and she wants to crawl and scratch my back.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna pause. I want to know if this is a true story or not. After pausing the show, I did get a promise that this is a true story. Kathy can
It
verify.
can be fact checked.
Oh my gosh.
I thought about it for a second because I've done some freaky stuff, and I thought maybe. And I'm like, no, you gotta go.
No, you should have done it.
I know, but I'm now looking
you
back.
have to do
I should've
everything
done
at
it.
least once.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to get, what can you get, Hep C? I don't know. I didn't want to get anything from getting scratched. So then she's putting her clothes on, and she's saying, hey, do you want me to make pancakes for you? I said, no, you gotta go.
You said no to pancakes?
Yeah.
Nothing about that is right.
Yeah. Looking back, it's probably the only regret is that I didn't go through with that.
Is that the only regret in your life, or from that day?
No, just from that day. I usually have one every day.
One regret
This
a day.
right here is a regret right now. Right here.
Everyone will know your story now. Those people who are like, no regrets.
Fucking liars.
You're either a liar or you're just a really selfish human being. Yeah, I know I hurt that person ages ago, but no regrets. It made me into who I am today. You're a dick.
Any self-reflective person should go, oh yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that.
Probably shouldn't have. Now, I've dated a lot of people, but I've only really been in love maybe 3 times in my entire life.
Yeah.
And the first one I married at the age of 19. I have nothing bad to say about him. When we split, I laid in bed for a week straight, didn't eat.
The breakup diet.
I was devastated. It took years and years and years to get over him. And then the second one I was with when that whole thing went down, I laid in bed for 3 days, didn't eat.
The breakup diet.
As soon as that was over, I was over him. The most recent one, I cried and didn't stay in bed at all.
That's progress.
I went to the gym instead.
That's progress.
And now that that's out of my system,
That's great.
I feel fucking great.
That's great.
Which means that whole whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger thing is absolutely accurate. But the next guy that breaks up with me, who would break up with this, I'm just gonna be like, okay, bye. Or I'll just stay single.
That's a great option.
That's a great option.
I don't know who's watching.
Nobody's
Mom,
gonna watch
Dad,
this.
No, probably no.
This is for us.
I'm a psychology professor, so I teach
Dr. Love.
Yeah, psychology of love and relationships. And so I help students sometimes, I'm not a therapist, but I help them get over breakups and I give them some steps of what to do. And we get better at coping skills as we get older. So
Yeah.
by your 10th one, you're gonna be great. You're just gonna be able to walk
God,
away.
10? Ugh.
Yeah. The other thing too, which is really interesting, is that you've only been in love 3 times in your life. A lot of people say they're in love every other week.
Is it real love or is
Right,
it
the real
infatuation?
like biology, psychology love, that really only happens to you a handful of times in your life. So you want to tell us about your last ex?
My last ex was very. My last ex was a unique. We should try that again. My last ex was a beautiful disaster. I think he's an awesome person. Who is a little bit of a sociopath, but like who isn't?
Well, I'm not. That must have been fun.
It was. It was
Yeah.
like wake up every morning, breakfast in bed, and there were these just like very passionate like kisses. It never got old. And when we were together, it was like this timeless thing. But then sometimes in the morning, it would be like, I love you. And then he'd come home from work and it'd be like, get out of my apartment now, it's over. I'm like, wait, what? In all fairness, I wasn't the best girlfriend ever. So I'm sure during the day he thought to himself, what am I doing with this psycho bitch? She's great in bed,
By the way.
but she's a little bit of a hot mess.
So you've heard of the crazy hot scales, and is that true? The crazy good at sex scale?
No, what is this?
Well, they say the better you are at sex, the crazier you are. I don't know if that's true.
I think my exes would say that's probably true. I don't know if I just like, complimented myself,
Yeah, I
called
always.
myself a psycho. I'm not crazy at all. You could be good at sex, but you can also be incompatible with somebody.
Well, here I go being a nerd again. But there's some biology behind that too.
Speak
right?
to me, Dr. Love.
Right? There's some real, like pheromones and chemistry is a real thing. You could be two attractive people but not be attracted to each other. That's
Right.
a whole nother part of your brain that's working.
I've definitely
Gotta stop.
I've been in relationships where we had to work on our like sex life because one person was like vanilla missionary. We had to meet somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, that's
right?
my
There's
favorite
some
ice cream,
compromise.
by the way. Vanilla
Vanilla?
missionary.
Ben and Jerry's makes it. I'm a chocolate person. Chocolate
Oh,
thunder.
that's-
I had some chocolate last night. You know who you are.
Nectarine nipple. It's like a sorbet. Raspberry labia.
Nobody thinks that's yummy.
Coconut clitoris. You had apple anus before? That's a
Oh
good
my
flavor.
God! Where are you coming
Is that
up
a
with
good
these
one?
things?
I'm just off the. It's Ben and Jerry's.
Ah, that is not a thing. Don't go looking for raspberry labia or chocolate thunder. I mean, you can look for it, but it's not going to be in the Ben and Jerry section. Let me tell you.
Mmm. Little fishy.
Okay, so let's list the issues that we're canceling our subscriptions to. Too jealous.
Too dependent. Drives you crazy.
Too serious.
Too needy.
Lack of spontaneity.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that one.
Right?
Too much anxiety.
Too vanilla.
Well, that's a good one too. I like yours better. I hate sloppy. If you drink too much, and I don't want to take care of you. I want you to be a grown up. I don't want
So
to be
great,
sloppy.
we're just friends.
It'll never work. But the sex would be
The sex would be
exhausting. I would disappoint you so much. So what was the craziest issue that your boyfriend had that was a total deal breaker?
So not this past ex, but the ex before that. You're not gonna believe this. He put a screen mirroring thing on my phone. This is like a whole nother level of insane. I had no idea for the longest time.
What is that?
It meant whatever I did on my phone, he could see on his.
No.
Yes, I had no idea.
So
For
cool.
years, what?
Sorry, no, wait. No, let me take that back. Not cool for you, but I didn't know that technology existed.
I didn't either, and I
That's
have no
amazing.
idea how he did it. He knew where I was at all times.
Yeah.
He could read every text message, every
Holy
email,
shit.
every Facebook message.
That's crazy. How did you find that out?
Oh, let me tell you. I broke up with him and I rented an Airbnb and I was having a friend come and visit me. A guy friend, because most of my friends are dudes.
Did he feel threatened about that?
Listen, at this point in time, I was still living with my ex, looking for a new apartment, but I was sleeping on the couch and he was sleeping in the bedroom. So I locked myself in the closet.
Wait, what?
Turns out ex really was crazy.
You're in a closet?
I was a little bit scared of him. I was a little scared of him. So I locked myself in the closet,
Alright.
and I'm texting my guy friend,
Yeah.
and I'm saying, listen, honestly, I think it's better if you not come out here because I have a suspicion that my ex can see all my texts, and he's getting a little jealous over it.
Yeah.
I said, I think my ex is crazy. Texting, and all of a sudden I hear from the other side of the door, ha ha ha, I'm the crazy one.
No way! So that's how you figured out that he had the thing?
I had my suspicions, but that's how I knew.
Oh.
He goes, I know exactly the address you're staying at. Nobody knew where I was
That's
going.
like
Nobody
next
knew where I was
level
going.
stalker.
He goes, I know where you're going. I'm going to wait for your friend at the station. I'm going to follow you to work, and I'm going to wait outside of your Airbnb.
Holy shit!
So my issue was like the extreme suspicions and the extreme jealousy.
Holy Moses. That's rough. Mine wasn't as crazy as yours. That's crazy.
Yes, so
Mine was the girlfriend I had maybe like 3 girlfriends ago. We were like a year in. She wanted to live with me, which is a big no-no.
never live with your significant other.
When I was sleeping one night, her phone was next to mine and it went off. And I thought it was my phone, so I just picked it up. And it said, baby, I'll meet you at the same place we always meet at. I was a little groggy, right? And then I realized it was her phone. And I go, okay, let's play along. Where are we meeting? He goes, the usual place by the airport. My ex, for the year that we were together, was sleeping with another guy for money. She was making $3,000 a month.
Did she
Every
at
month.
least use that money on you?
She did. She bought me an Xbox. She bought me PlayStation 4.
Worth it.
And a great vacation. So,
She should have just been honest so you guys could have played that game together.
right. Except I'm worried about the, what's this, the herpes.
What would be my
Let's be
selling
honest.
point?
Right. Like at what point? I offer extra cheese. That's about it.
Done. What kind of cheese?
Gruyere, maybe.
Gruyere.
Something French.
Gruyere.
Do you have to make that? So I dated a hooker, basically. I think the word now is sex workers.
She's gonna watch this and she's gonna be like, that was me!
Yeah, right. Hi.
She's like, can you tag me in this so I can get some more
Hi,
money?
Tiffany. That's not her real name, by the way.
Women empowerment. Use your body the way you want to.
Yeah.
We've talked about our crazy exes, our bad dates, the issues that we do not tolerate. Let's talk about how to get over.
How to get over a
How to get
breakup.
over those. Exercise.
Exercise. Exercise releases serotonin, which makes you feel better and therefore get over your ex much quicker.
Get that revenge body.
My buddies say the best way to get over a girl is to get under another one. That's not going to really help you.
So don't go sleeping around when you
Don't
break
go
up.
sleeping around.
Or do. But it won't help.
No, but it'll be good for like
But it might be fun.
15 minutes.
15 minutes?
More like 5. Journal and label your feelings. Yeah, I don't
I'd
keep
rather
one.
do a video.
I don't keep one either. How
Or
about lashing out on social media? How do you feel about that?
I haven't done that on any of my exes, not even the crazy ones. I want to get that revenge body. I want to be like, you lost out. They're not going to think they lost out if you start being that crazy bitch that starts blowing them up on Facebook. Have respect for yourself. And then maybe they'll regret their decisions. And if they don't, well, more power to them. But you're better off.
Yeah, that's really the goal, right? Is self-respect. We all go into this relationship
That's
thing
true.
blind, like trying to figure out and navigate our way through it. It's a lot of trial and error. And if you don't work on yourself, you're going to continue doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
It's called repetition completion.
So, Dr. Love, do you have any parting words or wisdom?
What's really important is boundaries. Sometimes when we're younger, we don't know what those boundaries are, but it's really important to make it very clear what your boundaries are. And then you can be self-reflective and examine those boundaries and see if it makes sense. So for example, you probably shouldn't sleep with somebody else, but
That's boring. Give us something empowering.
smoke weed every day.
Boom! Now you're on It Girl Friday.
Boom.
I don't smoke weed, actually. I'm too busy damaging my liver. This has been It Girl Friday with Tony Indorato, Mr. Dr. Love with Cancel My Subscription. I'm done with your issues. I want a high five. Oh, that was bad. Look at the elbow.
It's the elbows. Oh!
Yeah! There it is.
I don't know who Dua Lipa is. This champagne's fantastic.
Because I'm single. You know he's only calling because he's drunk and alone.
I don't know why I'm aroused right now. It's weird.
Do not blow up my DM.
I'm hung like a pimple.
Please, for the love of God.
That was awesome.